Hi, my name is Cheryl Gaspar. I'm part of the SPCO151 class online with Professor Marlowe. My speech is on how to search for jobs online. I've done a PowerPoint and I do apologize for the glare, but I do hope that you'd be able to see this. Thank you. Here is part of my table and contents of what I will be discussing through the video. I have helpful tips of using a computer, starting off with the resume, how to build a resume, just a brief description about it, searching for a job through newspaper, Craigslist, Kamaaina jobs, as well as other websites, company websites, my closure, as well as my resources. Helpful tips on using a computer. Before you start searching for jobs online, you must know the basics of a computer on how to turn it on, going on the internet, and using the internet by putting the IP addresses to any websites you want to take a look at. Here's a review of a resume. I have drawn out a sample resume. I hope that you can see it. It is up to you on how you want to make your resume. There are other templates that you can find online to make it better or at your own preference. You should always have a resume ready electronically as well as on paper, just in case you need to issue them to an employer right then and there. There are some employers that still do applying in person as well as doing it online. Searching with newspapers. We do have paper newspapers that you probably get at your homes, or you may purchase them at the newspaper vending machines. However, there are websites that are free for you that you can go ahead and take a look at. I decided to choose our Big Island newspaper, which would be Hawaii Tribune Herald on the East Coast, and on the West Coast, it's West Hawaii Today. You can also go onto their sites and double click or click on classifieds to find additional advertisements as well as jobs. Looking on a general website, there's multiple websites that you can look for, and they should be able to find the types of jobs that you prefer if they are available. Majority of these job employers will ask you to email your resume or fill in a job application with an attachment of your resume to send to them. However, even though Craigslist is free for everyone, be very careful with exposing your personal information on that website. There are people who are honest and are looking for workers as well. You can also look at much more websites. I've also looked as an example of the Hawaii Tribune Herald and West Hawaii newspaper, Seeking a Job, KamaainaJobs.com, as well as Craigslist. Those are just 3 samples out of thousands and thousands of websites that you can check for job openings throughout the nation. So I figure I would be able to look at Kamaaina Jobs and other local websites for local employers. And they do give preference of what you're looking for on either restaurants, hospitality, education, or any other types of jobs that would best fit you and your qualifications. There's another way that you're more than welcome to look through which would be going to straight to the website of each company that you'd prefer. There's on the top, it says, welcome to the County of Hawaii. County of Hawaii would deal with the whole entire island of the Big Island. That would go and display the types of jobs, the requirements, and the descriptions of the jobs if you are interested in. Here's Macy's on Macy's.com or employeeconnection.net that will go ahead and see or post any other types of positions on their website, and as well as Target in their careers link. You just have to go to target.com. These are just simple as well as easy websites for you to look at. As I've mentioned before, there are multiple websites as well as their companies. Example, Walmart or Jeans Warehouse, Sports Authorities. It just all depends on your preference, as I've mentioned before. Here's a little summary review of what I have talked about. Looking for a job online seems to be easier for most job hunters and for employers. It all could be because of their preference on how to eliminate those that aren't qualified for the job. It is a good benefit because no one has to go or drive company to company, store to store to pick up an application nowadays. However, there are some that still does it physically in person. Everything or majority is done electronically. Also, applicants can send their resume or application more than just once at a time at the comfort of their own home. With the help of my slideshow or my PowerPoint, I have done some references. I have gone to HawaiiTribuneHerald.com, WestHawaiiToday.com, Craigslist.com, KamaAinaJobs.com, EmployeeConnection.net, AgencyGovernmentJobs.com/County Hawaii /default.cfm, as well as Target.com. I do thank you for the time that you have chosen to take a look at my PowerPoint. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Other than that, thank you very much for your time.